Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Good running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Aztecs in the hurry-up.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this QB, man, how about it? Just, it's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Boston. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need...
Turning it on! He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. He uncorks one deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Run in the red zone, it's Sutton. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they do on third down. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
UNLV 0.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
In busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
All kinds of time before he fires right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll leave it with him. Wide open spaces. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Rebels have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They want to dance their way in on third and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 10 over LSU. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Aztecs will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The pitch. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bradley. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The sure hands, it's Napier. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets a block. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Now on the option. Rides to back and leaves it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Going for the marker on the ground. Inside the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started.
10, San Diego State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Back to pass, it's Calandria. Buys a little time. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to get the edge on the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll go right back to the run. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rebels!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem.
UNLV 17, San Diego State.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's busted. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Napier. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. the shotgun on third down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Out of the gun, the inside give. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give as they work on that clock. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Trying to beat the D deep and trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Starting to feel a little pressure. The throw. And wings it incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just